Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So, somebody could be trying to, take somebody's soul. Because I keep hearing a song. And it's called, or not take somebody's soul, break somebody's soul. Somebody could be trying to take somebody's soul. Somebody could be trying to, get somebody, to sell their soul. It could be the devil, But I keep hearing the song Break My Soul by Beyonce. I'm not going to go into the lyrics, of the song. For those of you, that don't know about the song, you guys, could go look it up for yourself. But we are going to get into a little bit about the soul. So they're basically, are like three parts of the soul. The three parts of the soul, according to the Bible, are the mind, the will, and the emotions. These parts are interconnected and work together to shape a person's thoughts, desires, and overall personality. When it comes to the mind, this is the seat of thinking, reasoning, knowledge, and understanding. It's where we process information, form judgments, and make decisions. So there could be some people, that could be, because I also picked up, there's some people that think it's a game. So there could be some people that could be trying to play mind games with somebody, to try to, break somebody's soul. Somebody, people could be, basing judgment off on somebody, to, try to, break somebody's soul. There could be people, that could be judging, somebody's decision making, trying to break somebody's soul. Then we have the will. This is the part of the soul that makes choices and determines our actions. It's the force that propels us to follow our desires and intentions. So there could be somebody or some people that could be trying to stop somebody, from, their right, to free will. Somebody, could be trying to, take somebody's free will away, or somebody or some people could be trying to, get somebody to put themselves in a position to where, their free will is, they can no longer, use their free will, or no longer, have the right, to, their own free will. And then we have emotions. This encompasses our feelings, passions, and emotional experiences. It includes joy, sorrow, love, hate, and other emotions that shape our interactions with the world and our relationships with others. So again, going back to the mind, people could be trying to play mind games, trying to, use emotional manipulation, to cause, confusion, when it comes, to somebody's relationships with other people, or, the world, it gives me the internet. So, people, could be, doing something on the internet, to cause, or to try to cause, people to look at somebody different, Somebody could be, posting stuff on the internet, to get somebody, in their feelings and emotions. But I feel like that somebody has already made up in their mind, that, whatever's going on, will not break their soul, And so, that's the first, one of the first parts of, somebody's soul. So I feel like that somebody just needs to know that whatever, people are trying to do, I feel like somebody just needs to, continue to remain strong, continue, to be true, to themselves, continue, to be true, to, their beliefs, continue, to be true, when it comes to, what they know. So Holy Spirit, how they feel. Know that, whatever decisions that you make, because you've trusted your intuition, or because, you've listened, to, your spirit guides, that, the decision that, the decisions that either you have already made or that you're going to make, are, the right decisions. We got to imagine. This imagine card is a number 20. The year 2020 could be significant. Something could take place, by May the 20th. But this imagine is giving me, anything, somebody, could think about, this is giving me, manifestation. So something, you know, that somebody, you know, could have been, you know, like thinking, you know, like a heart's desire, you know, could be coming to fruition. But this is also giving me too, yeah, like people, you know, like living in fantasy world mentality, you know, thinking that, yeah, like it's a game, you know, like trying to break somebody's soul, you know, is a game. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like thinking of embarking on, you know, like an adventure. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like be, you know, like thinking about, you know, like traveling around the world. There definitely, yeah, could be like somebody, you know, could be astro traveling, or there could be some people, you know, that could be trying to astro travel to somebody, you know, to try to break somebody's soul. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be also, you know, like, yeah, just daydreaming, you know, like about a new life. Or somebody, you know, has already embarked on, you know, like a new life journey. Yeah. Somebody's heart is also open. So there could be some people that definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, you know, like block somebody's heart chakra. There definitely could be somebody, you know, that possibly wasn't open to love, you know, like in the past, that could be opening up to love now. But I feel like yeah, like something is about to set sail. So this could be, you know, like a love situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love situation. This could be, you know, like somebody, you know, like being passionate, you know, having love, you know, like for something. This could be, you know, for what they do, you know. This could be going back to, you know, like traveling around the world. It's somebody's passion, you know, to travel around the world. So, you know, whatever, you know, like somebody could be dreaming, yeah, it could be about to come to fruition. There is a change in the wind that definitely is about to take place. The year 2012 could be significant as well. Yeah, somebody's cherishing their self. Somebody, you know, is accepting, you know, themselves. Somebody's loving themselves. Somebody definitely is on their self-love tour. Somebody, you know, could have been on their self-love tour since, you know, like 2012. I said 2012. Somebody could have been on their love, you know, self-love tour since 2020, or yeah, since 2012. But something about, yeah, between those years as well. So there could have been a lot of stuff, you know, that could have taken place between, you know, 2012 and 2020 for somebody. And maybe, you know, the stuff, you know, that somebody, you know, has gone through, you know, yeah, like push somebody, you know, to cherish their self and love on their self. Love definitely, yeah, could be coming somebody's way because, yeah, like somebody chose to love on themselves, you know, chose, yeah, to realize that, yeah, like happiness comes from within, you know, love comes from within. Somebody has a very beautiful soul out here. That could be why people could be trying to break somebody's soul. But look at the table that's being prepared for somebody, or that's already prepared for somebody, you know. So this table, whatever this table is, definitely, yeah, could be about to, you know, like be, you know, like given to somebody. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, the curtains, you know, being pulled back, and yeah, like people, you know, yeah, like they're amazed by, yeah, like whatever this is that's about to, you know, like be given to somebody. Wow. Well, I just imagine here. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like daydreaming about a new life. Imagining a new life. This new life card is a number 39. So somebody could be 39 years old. Yeah, 19. The number 19 could be significant. Something about, yeah, 19 years. 18 years. So somebody, you know, could have gone through, you know, like, yeah, like hell, you know, for the last 18, 19 years of their life, you know. And I feel like, yeah, like somebody, you know, is about to receive, you know, like something great. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, I always say, you know, those, you know, that, yeah, like are loyal to their path, you know, those that, you know, are loyal, you know, like to their journey. Yeah, you got to go through it to get to it, you know. And so, yeah, it might not have been, you know, easy, you know, to get through it, but you got through it. You know, you're not a victim, you're a survivor. And so, yeah, I feel like that, yeah, for somebody, yeah, it's time for somebody, you know, to get to whatever it is, you know, that they've gone through a whole lot to get to whatever this is. There definitely, yeah, could still be people trying to break somebody's soul, you know, while somebody's still trying to get to, you know, like whatever it is that somebody's trying to get to. But I feel like, yeah, like somebody just needs to, you know, like remain strong. There definitely, yeah, could be people, you know, they want somebody at a fork in the road. So they could want somebody, you know, to, yeah, like be indecisive, you know, when it comes to, you know, love, when it comes, you know, to like relationships, friendships, when it comes to, you know, yeah, like making decisions, when it comes to where they're gonna live, jobs, you know, all type of stuff. And some of these people definitely, yeah, could be around somebody, and yeah, like somebody would never know, you know, that, yeah, like they want somebody to be in decisive energy. They want somebody, you know, to, yeah, like be in their feelings and emotions about, you know, like which way to go. So people want somebody to be lost. So yeah, they're trying to break somebody's soul. They want somebody to be lost. But there's definitely, yeah, some people that, yeah, they lost. They're at a fork in the road. And it has something to do with, yeah, like themselves. What's going on, you know, within them. These are people that, yeah, they need to, you know, need to accept themselves and love themselves, you know, hold themselves accountable, you know, for, yeah, like what they need to, you know, like change and make better in their life. Experiencing self. We got the fates. So there could be some fated events, you know, that could take place. For somebody, yeah, some fated events could have started all the way back from 2012, 2020, you know, or yeah, like some, you know, like whatever, you know, took place back then, yeah, it led up to, yeah, like some type of fated events taking place. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, when somebody decided, you know, to like, yeah, like cherish themselves, accept themselves, and love themselves, that's when, yeah, like some stuff, you know, could have started to take place in other people's lives. But these are the same people that definitely, yeah, could have tried to break somebody's soul, or yeah, they're in the process of trying to, you know, like break somebody's soul. But there's some people that are feeling blocked, they're feeling restrained, but it's because of, yeah, like their choices, their decisions. These are people that, yeah, they want somebody, you know, to be at a fork in the road when it comes to, you know, like their choices. They want somebody to feel, you know, like blocked. They want somebody to feel restrained. Yeah, because these are people that keep going around and around, you know, and yeah, this in circles, you know, getting the same results. There's people that, yeah, like they want somebody, you know, to keep going around and around doing the same things and getting the same results. But I feel like that, yeah, like that's over for somebody. Yeah, like somebody's about to embark on a new adventure. You know, somebody, yeah, if somebody, you know, has been daydreaming about a new life, yeah, that new life is about to come for somebody. Yeah, somebody's blessed. Somebody's definitely, yeah, could be about to, yeah, like receive, you know, like a big ass blessing. Wow. So this is how we starting this message out, huh? Yeah, at the bottom of this deck we got no pain, no gain. So yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, they've dealt with a lot of pain, you know, whether it be mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, you know, but yeah, like no pain, no gain. So somebody definitely could be, you know, like gaining, and it could be because of, yeah, like some pain that they went through. So somebody could be turning pain into profit, you know, turning tragedy into triumph. So there could be somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be finding out, you know, that, yeah, like them abandoning somebody, you know, or yeah, like trying to break somebody's soul by abandoning somebody. Yeah, it could have made somebody stronger. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that possibly, yeah, could be giving up now. You know, they could be trying to withdraw, you know, from, yeah, like some danger. So there could be some people that, yeah, while they're trying to break somebody's soul, they definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like put themselves in some danger. But yeah, whoever these people are, they're about to find the outcome of some stuff. You know what I mean? They're about to find out, you know, yeah, like the end result, you know, of some stuff. For somebody could find out that, yeah, like court has ruled in their favor. This could be spiritual court. This could be physical court. So somebody, you know, who had some type of court issue, you know, and people were trying to use that, you know, to try to break somebody's soul. Yeah, so there are some people that are about to find out that, yeah, court, you know, has ruled in somebody's favor, or is going to rule in somebody's favor. Yeah. We got permission. So there could have been somebody or some people that, yeah, like they you know, could have gotten some type of permission from somebody that don't hold no power, you know, to, yeah, like try to break somebody's soul or something like that. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, you know, like get some permission, you know what I mean? So somebody is about to be allowed to do something. This could be, you know, to, you know, like you know, like face those, you know, that, yeah, you know, try to break their soul, or, you know, somebody could get, you know, like, yeah, like permission, you know, yeah, from like the Most High God to, yeah, like address, you know, like, to address some people or to address a situation. Whoever, you know, thought that, you know, they could give somebody or some people permission, you know, to, yeah, like go against somebody, I feel like that they could possibly, yeah, be trying to, you know, like withdraw now, because, yeah, they done put themselves in danger. They possibly, yeah, done put, you know, other people in danger as well. But somebody definitely, yeah, is ready to receive whatever it is, you know, that, yeah, like is coming their way, for sure. It definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like court, you know, like ruling in somebody's favor. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, prayer changes things. So somebody, you know, could have been praying for better days. Somebody could have been praying, you know, for, yeah, like a new life that they've been, you know, like daydreaming about. Yep. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have to make a decision. And I feel like, yeah, like somebody's going to make a sound decision. But there could have been somebody, you know, that, yeah, they thought that they had permission, you know, like to make a decision on somebody's behalf. So that could be, you know, why court, you know, rules in somebody's favor. Give me one more. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that can no longer cover this up. So whatever, you know, has been going on, yeah, people are trying to keep it hidden. Yeah, and it's about to be made visible. It's about to be, yeah, it's about to be seen. There's a decision that, yeah, like somebody could make, and, yeah, like a lot of people are about to see this decision be made. Or, yeah, it goes back, you know, to, yeah, like a court situation. So, of course, yeah, there's many people in court. So, yeah, like a whole lot of people in court could be about to see some type of decision, you know, like be made. There's also somebody that, yeah, thought that they had the power, you know, to, yeah, like make a decision, you know, for something to be seen. And, yeah, they didn't have the power. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, try to, is abusive to power. Or, yeah, like even, you know, like power that they thought that they had, but, you know, or had, but they don't. This is like, yeah, using a job as an example. So, you know, like just a regular employee, you know, the boss ain't there today. And so they think that they're the boss. And so, you know, there's some stuff, you know, that other employees aren't supposed to see. You know, this employee, you know, they could work in a, you know, position to where, they have, you know, like information, you know, that only, you know, they can see, you know, so they have to have a security clearance, or they have to, you know, like sign some paperwork that says, you know, that they're going to protect the information and woo yada yada. And as soon as, yeah, like the boss isn't there, you know, they take that opportunity to, yeah, like show some people, you know, like some, yeah, information that, yeah, like the other people aren't supposed to see. So, yeah, what do they think, you know, is going to be the end result? And they stupid enough to, yeah, like do it, you know, knowing that, yeah, there's hundreds of cameras, you know, around the building. So, yeah, what do they think the end result is going to be? Yeah, we got a rich girl at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, you know, could try to use their money, you know, as power. Somebody definitely, you know, yeah, could have, you know, like decided, you know, to make a decision, you know, when it comes, you know, like to some finances. And so, yeah, they're about to find out the end result. We got a love offer. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be deciding, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like, show their love to somebody. I don't know, with this permission, you know, with this permission and this love offer, somebody definitely, yeah, could, like, go to somebody's, you know, like, parents and, you know, like, ask, you know, can, you know, like, they ask, you know, like, their daughter, you know, their daughter's hand in marriage or something like that. But be aware of, yeah, a karmic masculine at the bottom of the deck. Somebody likes to take their shirt off. It's giving me, you know, like a promiscuous masculine energy out here. But there's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could have to make a decision, and it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like a masculine energy. But whoever this is, yeah, like they're a karmic. So something is about to be shown to somebody when it comes to, yeah, like whoever this is. And I feel like that, yeah, somebody could have to make a decision based off of, you know, like what is shown to them. Why does this make a decision here? Yeah, somebody could have to make a decision when it comes to, yeah, like some type of legal situation. Somebody definitely, yeah, could want to, you know, like, yeah, like go to the courthouse and get married or something like that. But I don't like that karmic masculine energy, you know, at the bottom of the deck. So somebody just needs to be aware. But yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, could, you know, like make a decision, you know, for some type of legal information, you know, to like to be visible to people. This could be, you know, like a court situation, you know, like being televised, or going back to when I use the employee as an example, you know. Yeah, so they work, you know, in the legal department, and yeah, everybody else, you know, they do customer service, and yeah, they know that they're not supposed to show these legal documents to, you know, the other employees, but yeah, like they do, you know. And so yeah, what do they think the outcome is going to be? Why is this visible here? Yeah, so somebody definitely, yeah, could be in thought about, you know, yeah, like their actions. Somebody definitely, yeah, going back to, yeah, like people trying to break somebody's soul when it comes to love, or when it comes, you know, to like some type of legal situations, you know. Yeah, like somebody, you know, people, you know, yeah, like trying to use, you know, like a court situation to break somebody. How you gonna bend something that don't fold? Somebody's relentless out here. There's some people that, yeah, they didn't want to let up on somebody. But yeah, I feel like somebody is stronger than whoever these people are. And so it's kind of like, yeah, these people, you know, yeah, the end result could be, yeah, like they have to walk away, they have to withdraw. But they're definitely, yeah, somebody that definitely, yeah, could be thinking about love. So somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like show their love for somebody. Why is this love offer here? So going back to, yeah, the internet, you know, so somebody could proclaim their love on the internet for somebody. Wow. Be aware, because yeah, be aware of some false documents, some false information, some false statements. Be aware, yeah, of signing, you know, like false documents or false agreements. There is a love offer out here that, yeah, it's false. Or yeah, like somebody, you know, because this false card is a 101, you know, so it's like you know, like, yeah, lesson 101. So somebody, you know, could be learning a lesson about, yeah, fake love. But somebody definitely, yeah, they could have signed somebody's name, you know what I mean? Or yeah, like sign permission to do something, you know? And yeah, I feel like that, yeah, like either they signed somebody's name, which is forgery, or yeah, like you know, that, yeah, like they did something, yeah, with like a false document. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, could have some type of legal situation going on. Wow, something about, yeah, some medical documents, some legal documents. Somebody, you know, could work, you know, yeah, like in the legal department. You know, somebody, you know, could be a lawyer. You know, somebody, you know, could work in the courts. Some false legal documents, some false medical documents. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have signed somebody's name, you know, when they weren't supposed to sign somebody's name. This could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have been in some type of love situationship with, or something like that. Woo! So, yeah, faking a death. Somebody, you know, could have faked a death, or yeah, like somebody, you know, could plan to fake a death. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have to go to court, and it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like somebody passing away. Somebody, you know, could pass away, you know, and like a lot of people can see it. Yeah, something about, yeah, like legally dead. So I don't know. But something about, yeah, like a false death certificate as well. It's a lot of false documents out here. But when it comes to, yeah, like some type of legal decision, yeah, it's coming to an end. Or yeah, like people can no longer, yeah, like try to break somebody's soul when it comes to, yeah, like some type of court situation or something like that. Because yeah, like some court is, yeah, going in somebody's favor. But yeah, this is a spiritual legal team as well, and because we have ancestors at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, like somebody's spiritual legal team definitely, yeah, could be like on some people. But this is also too, you know, like yeah, like somebody's ancestors being, you know, like given permission, you know, like to, yeah, like show somebody some stuff. or somebody's ancestors, like giving somebody permission, to like make some type of decision, or to to like expose some stuff, that they have seen, but this would be like some stuff that, like somebody's ancestors, like has shown to them. It's crazy because somebody definitely could be thinking, like how much somebody's ancestors, like loves them. The love that somebody's ancestors, has for somebody is definitely about to be seen. Yeah, these are definitely family members. These ancestors are family members. Wow. Why are the thoughts here? We got unexpected money. Somebody's about to receive, love and money. Straight up. And there could be, like some people, that, like to see it. But somebody, because this unexpected money is a 27, which breaks down to a 9. So somebody's, like money could be ending, or somebody thought that they were going to receive, like some type of unexpected money, and they're not. This could be, like somebody's family. Somebody's family definitely, could have tried to make a decision, or they made a decision, and like they done got themselves, like in some type of legal situation. Somebody definitely, could be about to see some, like some ancestors, but these will be family members. So there is some ancestors, that have passed away that definitely, could, like make themselves visible to somebody. Yeah, but on this card, it definitely, says forgery. So somebody definitely, could have committed forgery. This could be, to get, to give permission, to get some legal documents or some medical documents or something like that. Yeah, somebody's ancestors is not playing with some people. And somebody definitely, could have been, like expecting it. And they could be, like trying to figure out why they didn't receive, like these documents, or like why they didn't receive, like some money, or why, like somebody's money, hasn't stopped or whatever. Yeah. But there's also somebody that definitely is expecting, like to have to go to court. There's also somebody that definitely, could have some type of health concern as well. There could be somebody, they possibly, thought, was expecting somebody to have some type of health concern, or expecting, something, like to happen to somebody. Yeah. There's a wolf in sheep clothing at the bottom of the deck. So, there's a wolf in sheep clothing. Be aware. This person could be, a psycho. This person, could be somebody's crazy ex that's obsessed, that won't let go of them. Wow, whoever this person is, they're toxic. But I'm also thinking of, too, that, like somebody possibly, they could, like, smell their ancestors around. Somebody definitely, could smell, like toxicity from a mile away. So, I don't know if people thought, that somebody, was dumb, stupid, or slow. But, I feel like somebody ain't dumb, stupid, or slow. They can't be dumb, stupid, or slow surrounded by, ancestors. Yeah, we got jackass. Somebody definitely, like had their hands in whatever this is. And somebody feels like a jackass, They definitely, whoever this is, they're a clown. Yeah. Y'all see how that person, is pointing to their, temple, like it's a G-U-N. Yeah, like somebody knows that, like, they They know that they messed up. They know, yeah, like their actions and their decisions is, yeah, like why they're in this, you know, like position. So this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could have partnered up with somebody, you know, to, yeah, do this, you know, and yeah, like they feel stupid now, but it's because, yeah, like they know, you know, the outcome, or the, yeah, like they know the end result, or they're about to find out. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could be, you know, like cyberbullying somebody, bullying somebody online, or, yeah, you know, like getting other people to bully somebody online as well. But somebody definitely, yeah, could already know the tea. This could be the courts. This could be the courts. This could be, you know, yeah, somebody that's feeling like a jackass, you know, yeah, whoever this clown is, you know, they could already know the tea. Yeah, it could be because, yeah, they thought that they weren't going to get caught. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to make somebody look like that they're crazy, or make somebody, you know, yeah, they could be trying to clown somebody in court, you know. Or that could, you know, be something that, you know, like could take place. But yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, yeah, they're going to be looking like the jackass. They're going to be looking like the clown. Because, yeah, like court is definitely, yeah, going to go in somebody's favor. But we have self-love. So, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is on their self-love tour. There could be people or somebody, yeah, that could be trying to, you know, make it like somebody's not on their self-love tour, you know, that they're just out here, you know, making irrational decisions and woo yada yada. People definitely, yeah, could be trying to do that, you know, so that they can, yeah, like take over, you know, something. This could be somebody's finances. I don't know, take over somebody, going back to, yeah, like break somebody's soul. But yeah, somebody's free. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be out here freeing souls. So the people, you know, that trying to break somebody's soul, yeah, this person is out here freeing souls, you know, out here helping people to become free, out here helping people to move on, to let go, to love themselves. Yeah, so some type of cycle definitely is closing out. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to block somebody's money. Somebody has already freed themselves, and yeah, they could have, you know, like blocked somebody out, or some people out energetically, or even, yeah, like physically, you know. Be aware of, yeah, like spam calls. Be aware of, yeah, like spam texts or something like that. Or be aware of, yeah, like people, you know, like, yeah, like playing on somebody's phone. Wow, we got child services that flipped out. So somebody's kids could be at risk of being taken, or is about to. Or somebody could be reporting something like neglect or abuse. But yeah, court could go in somebody's favor. Or, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, like thinking it's a game, yeah. Like they could start having, you know, like problems now because they thought it was a game. I don't know. Something about, yeah, somebody forcing somebody, you know, to have sex as well. So I don't know if somebody really did. And then, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be like, well, they gave you permission or whatever. We were in a love situation. But, yeah, false. I don't know. Or somebody definitely, yeah, could be making some type of false accusations against somebody. Which that's, yeah, some bad accusations. The accusations definitely could have something to do with a child. There definitely is a crazy ex that's obsessed with somebody they won't let go. Whoever this person is, they possibly, you know, could have, you know, like a child with somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like, yeah, like get custody of a child. So that could be why court could go in somebody's favor. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they find out why, you know, like, yeah, like they're being blocked from a child, or why, yeah, like they, you know what I mean? I feel like somebody done did something, you know, and yeah, like they possibly try to hide it, going back to, yeah, like somebody can no longer, you know, like keep this hidden. So there could be people, you know, that could have been like, oh, she's keeping the child from them or whatever. And then, yeah, like they found out the truth, you know, that, yeah, like somebody for the child's protection, you know, yeah, like somebody was keeping, you know, like a child from somebody. But yeah, we got the number 18. Something about, yeah, the number 18. The number 18 could be significant. 18 years old. Somebody's child, you know, could be being emancipated. Or somebody, you know, could, yeah, like make a decision, you know, like to emancipate their child. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, when they were 18, you know, or when they were, you know, 17, they could have gotten emancipated. And yeah, like somebody, you know, has been, you know, like, yeah, like on their own ever since. Give me one for this jackass and this moving on. We got high honor. So yeah. Somebody's ancestors is definitely, yeah, fighting for them for sure. So yeah, this is like, you know, like, yeah, like spiritual, legal representatives, spiritual attorneys, you know. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have a whole, you know, like spiritual army, you know, that, yeah, like is fighting on their behalf. But somebody's high honor out here. Somebody's been high honor since they were a kid. So people, you know, yeah, like trying to, somebody, yeah, people could have tried to break somebody's soul since they were a kid, you know. Or somebody's trying to break somebody's soul by using a kid, you know, creating legal issues, you know, whatever they're trying to do. But when it comes to, yeah, like somebody, you know, being of high honor, yeah, it's about to be visible. It's about to be seen, yeah, like by many people. Yeah. Somebody knows that their future is over. Every time this Distant Horizons card comes out, yeah, it gives me, you know, like, yeah, somebody's future is over. Already knowing the T with the block. Yeah, this main male card slipped out. So there could be a main male, you know, that already knows the T. Or, yeah, like somebody already knows the T about, yeah, like a main male. January the 18th of 2025 could be significant. Yeah, we got gift. Somebody definitely is about to receive a gift. But I mean, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like a child is, yeah, like a gift from God, you know. So somebody definitely, yeah, fumbled, you know, their gift from God, and it could have been a child, you know. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive, yeah, like some type of gift. This could be, yeah, like a gift from, you know, like, yeah, like their ancestors. Or there's also, yeah, like somebody, you know, that, yeah, like could be trying to, you know, like give somebody a gift. But I feel like, yeah, let me just keep that to myself. Yeah, we got a scam artist out here. So there's a scam artist that definitely, yeah, could be using a child, you know, to like scam money, you know. This could be scam money, you know, out of, you know, like the government, you know, like, yeah, using a child to, you know, like get money, you know, out of, you know, like somebody or some people. But yeah, we got payment. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some type of payment. But yeah, somebody's toxic for real. There definitely could be somebody that, yeah, like they try to pay somebody back, you know, by, yeah, like doing whatever it is that they were doing, you know, thinking that they was going to break somebody's soul. But somebody's child support payments could stop, or, yeah, like somebody never received some child support, you know. But we got a psychic. So somebody, you know, could be a psychic, you know, somebody, yeah, with this gift out here, especially with this high honor, yeah, like somebody that's a psychic or, you know, has some type of, you know, a spiritual gift, yeah, they're considered of high honor. And so, yeah, like somebody's high honor is about to be shown to many people. Somebody, you know, could have had, yeah, like a, you know, like could have known about their psychic abilities, you know, when like they were a kid. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an F. But we got observation over participation. So somebody definitely, yeah, could observe, you know, some stuff, you know, taking place. Maybe they didn't participate, but they definitely did observe what took place. And so, yeah, somebody is about to get whatever it is that they deserve, good and bad. There's also somebody that could be love sick. Somebody, you know, definitely, yeah, could have watched somebody, you know, like get evicted, or somebody, you know, could have caused somebody, you know, to like get evicted. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been through a lot. But there definitely, yeah, could be some stuff, you know, that some people are about to go through. And yeah, like a lot of people, you know, could be about to, you know, like see it. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, so going back to, you know, the courts. So somebody, you know, yeah, could go to, you know, maybe there's somebody that won't leave somebody's house. Whoever this psycho crazy ex is obsessed, they won't let go. And so, yeah, like somebody, you know, could go to the courts, you know, and petition, you know, for, yeah, like them to get evicted or something like that. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have did some type of false statements or something like that, you know, to, yeah, like get somebody evicted. But this is somebody that possibly, yeah, could have received some type of warning. And then we have this, which is what I was picking up on. Somebody definitely is being told, you know, to like, yeah, like focus on positive thoughts. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like show, you know, like somebody's address to a lot of people, or yeah, like post somebody's address on social media. But there's also a childish individual out here that, yeah, like they possibly, you know, they could have, you know, yeah, like done something with some, you know, like committed forgery, or, you know, done something, you know, with, yeah, like some false documents, and yeah, like they didn't even have the correct address. Yeah. So something definitely, yeah, could boomerang on somebody or some people. And then we got a Leo, so there's a Leo involved. We got funeral. So there definitely, yeah, could be a funeral that could take place. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like took it upon themselves, you know, to, yeah, like do something, you know, with permission, signing some documents or whatever when it comes to, yeah, like somebody passing away. And yeah, like it could be found out that it was illegal. But there definitely, yeah, could be a funeral, you know, that could be, you know, like visible to a lot of people. So somebody, you know, could be of high honor, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, could be, you know, like of high status or something like that. But there definitely could be somebody that passes away that, yeah, could leave something for somebody. I just saw security system. So something about, yeah, a security system is very significant. Yeah, we got credit check. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have done some type of credit check when they didn't have permission to do a credit check, or yeah, like somebody, you know, like overstepped their boundaries, somebody, you know, abused power or whatever have you, you know. Whoever this is, yeah, they're toxic. We got a real divine counterpart out here. So there's a real divine counterpart out here that possibly, you know, could, yeah, like, you know, somebody, you know, could have to make a decision about, or could have to make a decision about somebody. But going back to that, you know, that karmic masculine. So I feel like that, yeah, that's somebody's karmic masculine, but there's a real divine counterpart in the midst. So that could be, you know, a part of, you know, like the gift that somebody's about to receive. But danger is definitely lurking for somebody or some people. It's kind of like, yeah, like unseen danger, you know, has been, you know, like following some people, messing with some people, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's going to be shown, you know, to them, you know, like, yeah, like some type of danger or something like that, or yeah, like, you know, like fated events, yeah, are going to start to happen to these people. Because there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they committed some type of spiritual violation. They're definitely, yeah, for somebody, a cord has been cut when it comes to, yeah, like their real divine counterpart. Because they could have been, you know, the observer, but not the participator. And then we have, yeah, a child or children. So somebody could have committed some type of spiritual violation when it comes to, yeah, somebody's child or yeah, somebody's children. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have made some type of decision, you know, that they didn't have permission to make when it comes to, yeah, like a child or children. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a O. So we got spiritual court. So This could be spiritual court, but it definitely, yeah, could be physical court as well. But we have been picking up, yeah, like on, you know, like spiritual legal representatives, ancestors. So yeah, this definitely, yeah, could be spiritual court, but it could be an as above, so below type of situation. Yeah, there are some people that definitely, yeah, try to prey on somebody's insecurities. Some people definitely, yeah, could have tried to break somebody's soul. Again, yeah, by using somebody's child or children. For somebody, this could be somebody's real divine counterpart. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, some people, you know, yeah, committed a spiritual violation trying to prey on somebody's insecurities. Somebody is of high honor. Somebody, you know, could have psychic abilities, or, yeah, they have some type of spiritual gifts. But, yeah, like somebody is of high honor. So, yeah, like... Spiritual violation. Whoever these people are that's trying to prey on somebody's insecurities, they possibly, yeah, were trying to, you know, like get somebody to isolate themselves or withdraw themselves. We got a divine feminine at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, a divine feminine definitely, yeah, could have to make some type of decision, you know, when it comes to some type of legal situation. It definitely could have, for somebody, yeah, somebody's, you know, somebody could pass away. For somebody, it could be somebody's real divine counterpart, or it could be, you know, like a family member or something like that. But somebody possibly, yeah, could have to make some type of decision. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like give somebody permission, you know, like to make some type of decision when it comes to, you know, like them passing away. Going back to, yeah, the will energy. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have signed a false contract, or be aware of signing false contracts. And somebody definitely, yeah, try to put somebody in a false contract. But somebody did sign a false contract, yeah, with the dark side. So somebody got played. And yeah, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, they don't see no way out. Or there is no way out. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be, you know, like their mind, you know, with this isolation and withdrawal, this is like, yeah, like somebody stuck mentally. Or even physically. Yeah, and whoever this is stuck. Yeah, they could be lacking faith. But I feel like whoever this is, yeah, like they don't know, you know, like what faith is. I feel like like everything, you know, that they, yeah, like somebody, you know, somebody has faith, and that's why, yeah, like somebody has gotten as far as they've come, you know. So yeah, because somebody has faith, you know, because somebody is obedient, yeah, like somebody's about to be shown some favor. I feel like somebody has been being shown some favor, but this is like you know, like, yeah, like somebody's being shown, you know, like big favor, you know, like, yeah, like the Most High God, you know, like doing, you know, the big one for somebody. Somebody's first, middle, or last name can start with a D. There's a Scorpio, so there's I just saw Scorpio. There could be an investigation, you know, that, yeah, could be about to, you know, like be visible, or yeah, like some type of court situation, you know. So this could be, yeah, like you know, like court, you know, like going in somebody's favor. But we have, yeah, security system. So something about, yeah, security system. So something on, yeah, like a security system, yeah, it could be visible for a lot of people to see. Or yeah, like somebody, you know, thought that, yeah, like they weren't gonna get caught, but yeah, there's 100 cameras in the building, so how would you not get caught? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be visible, yeah, like on a security system or something like that. Yeah, doing something that they don't have no business doing. But there's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could have been trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Somebody could get caught, yeah, like on security system, you know, yeah, like audio and visual, yeah, like trying to ruin somebody's reputation, trying to defame somebody's character. Yeah, whoever this is toxic as freak. Somebody could also get caught, yeah, on security system trying to do some type of illegal credit check against somebody. Or yeah, they didn't have permission, you know. Yeah, they had to get permission. And yeah, I feel like somebody committed forgery. Or yeah, somebody, you know, created some type of false documents in order for it to look like that they, you know, yeah, like had permission, you know, to, yeah, like do some stuff. But somebody could already be passed away, because we did see the funeral card. Or somebody, yeah, like there's some people that already planned somebody's funeral, because, yeah, somebody's supposed to be gone based off of, yeah, like some type of health issues. But we got a woman child, so yeah, that childish, psycho, feminine energy that's obsessed, that won't let go of somebody. We got a Gemini, so there's a Gemini involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have some type of unpaid bills or some type of debt. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to ruin somebody's reputation, you know, by, yeah, like, you know, trying to expose somebody. But this is somebody that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like always worried about, you know, like other people's stories. So this is somebody that, yeah, they don't have a story of their own. They don't have a life, you know, so they, yeah, worry about other people's lives. Yeah, Gemini. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, underestimated somebody's abilities. And so that's another reason why, yeah, like danger is lurking. There's a woman child that underestimated somebody's abilities. Yeah, toxic feminine energy, you know, that underestimated somebody's abilities. Yeah, somebody's in trouble out here. Yeah, and whoever this person is, yeah, they live in a whole lie. Not a half a lie, not a piece of lie, a whole lie. This is also somebody that possibly, yeah, they found out some news about somebody's divine counterpart. This could be, yeah, like through a, you know, like a psychic. So there could be a psychic that thought that they had permission, you know, to, yeah, like get into somebody's, you know, get into somebody's life, get into somebody's spiritual records, you know, Akashic records, and yeah, like somebody's high honor. So yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, is higher than whoever that person is, you know. They have more, you know, like spiritual ranking, you know, than, yeah, like whoever that person is. So yeah, they could have got, you know, they in the mix. Be aware of, yeah, like some type of false contract or some type of, yeah, like some type of fake ass offers, or yeah, like too good to be true deals, or too good to be true, you know, offers. Yeah. There is somebody or some people that, yeah, they could be, you know, dealing with God's vengeance. They could be under God's wrath. And there definitely could be some people that, you know, could possibly, yeah, want somebody to act like, you know, like what they did never happened. This could also be too, you know, people, you know, like, yeah, like trying to, you know, like go to somebody's, you know, like ancestors, you know, and, you know, yeah, like act like it never happened, you know. But whatever, you know, took place is about to be visible to people. There are some people that are about to be able to see, yeah, what's about to take place. This could be, yeah, God's vengeance and God's wrath on, you know, like some people. So this is like people going, you know, to somebody's ancestors like, well, you know, if we got to be, you know, deal with God's vengeance, if we got to be under God's wrath, can it just be, you know, behind closed doors? And somebody's ancestors is like, hell no. Just like y'all was doing stuff, you know, to somebody for everybody to see, yeah, y'all being, you know, under God's wrath, yeah, everybody's going to see it. This is like, yeah, people, you know, everybody saw Jesus being persecuted, you know, so yeah, everybody could have saw people persecuting somebody. And so, yeah, what makes these people so special? What makes these people so different? If Jesus was persecuted amongst, yeah, the community, so shall these people be. They try to, you know, yeah, persecute a person of high honor, you know, in front of, yeah, like their whole community. Because I definitely did keep seeing the community card. Somebody definitely is about to, you know, receive, you know, like a spiritual gift enhancement as well. Somebody could also be, yeah, some new opportunities definitely, yeah, could be about to reveal themselves to somebody. And I feel like, yeah, people are about to see it. This is like, you know, some stuff that's already been prepared for somebody, a part of somebody's destiny, you know. Yeah, it's fated, you know, to take place regardless of what goes on, you know. Yeah, somebody's show got to go on. We did a message, you know, yeah, what, last week about somebody's show have to still must go on. Yep, but you could be seeing the angel number 1616. Yeah, we got Aries season. We just got out of Aries season. We are in Taurus season. If I haven't said happy birthday, Tauruses, happy birthday. But yeah, so yeah, there could be some new opportunities that were supposed to reveal themselves, you know, to somebody during Aries season. And yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could have tried to, you know, like block, you know, these opportunities, you know, from revealing themselves to somebody. Somebody or some people definitely, yeah, could have, you know, been dealing with God's vengeance under God's wrath since Aries season. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have made some type of decision during Aries season. And yeah, they're trying to take it back. No take backs. We got court documents. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to act like whatever they did never happened. But yeah, there's court documents. So there's proof of, yeah, you know, what took place. Or yeah, there's documents, period, of what took place. So yeah, somebody, you know, gonna be feeling like a jackass, or they already are, looking like a clown. They thought that they weren't gonna get caught. There's also somebody that, yeah, they just want to use somebody, you know, for like, yeah, like their gifts, you know, spiritual gifts, even, you know, like physical gifts, you know. Everybody don't know how to paint. Everybody don't know how to draw. Everybody don't know how to play basketball, football, you know. Yep. We got a jealous sibling out here. So there's a jealous sibling that, yeah, looking like a jackass, feeling like a clown, or they're going to be. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to free themselves, you know, of, yeah, like whoever this jealous sibling is. But somebody already knows that, yeah, like their sibling is jealous. Somebody could also know, you know, that, yeah, like their jealous sibling, you know, could have been the observer and not the participator. But I feel like that there could be other people they possibly don't know. And, yeah, it's about to be able to be seen, you know, amongst, yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, somebody's jealous sibling definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some bad news. While somebody else, yeah, like receives, you know, like new opportunities, you know. Somebody's jealous sibling definitely, yeah, could have been trying to block, you know, like some type of new opportunities from revealing themselves to somebody. But yeah, somebody's energy is definitely, yeah, being restored. And yeah, it's always the ones, you know, that, yeah, like it's closest to somebody. So I feel like that, yeah, somebody's jealous sibling, you know, they could have been an observer and not a participator. But yeah, they should have kept their little ratchet mouth closed. They should have kept their little toxic mouth closed. Or yeah, they should have closed their eyes, you know. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil type of deal. But we got hospital. So somebody possibly, yeah, could receive some bad news. For somebody, somebody's child could go to the hospital. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have to make a decision about somebody being in the hospital. Yeah, somebody's jealous sibling, you know, could be up in the hospital. But it's also too, yeah, people, you know, somebody definitely, yeah, said somebody was crazy and they needed to be, yeah, like in a hospital, in a mental hospital. But oh, how the tables turn. Oh yeah, people better watch what they be saying. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be up in the hospital with this heart chakra. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have a heart attack. Or somebody could find out some bad news, you know, that they have something going on with their heart. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, showing the world all their greatness out here. So, yeah. People, yeah, could have, you know, thought that, yeah, like, at any moment, going back to that expectation card, we was going to hear that, yeah, like, somebody, you know, received bad news. Or, yeah, stuff is going wrong, you know, for somebody. But, nah, somebody showing the world all their greatness out here. And yeah, like, somebody, you know, could be, you know, like a messenger, a spiritual messenger. So somebody could bring messages, you know, like straight from, you know, like the Most High God. Somebody could receive, you know, like some bad news. And it definitely could have something to do with, you know, like somebody's uncle. But somebody's uncle could be passed away. And so, yeah, somebody's uncle, you know, could communicate, you know, with them. Somebody possibly, yeah, could like see their uncle. So going back to, you know, like, yeah, like some ancestors, you know, could like show themselves to somebody. So this is like, yeah, like some ancestors getting permission from the Most High God to show themselves to somebody. It could be these people. But I feel like the, yeah, if they you know want to come to whoever these people are, the, yeah, like try to persecute, you know, like their own family member, or yeah, like somebody, you know, that they said that they love. I feel like that these, you know, like the ancestors that want to show themselves to these people, they not coming, you know, to, yeah, like pat somebody on the back. That's for sure. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, twisted the truth to gain financially and it backfired. If somebody's uncle passed away, yeah, some people twisted the truth, yeah, to gain financially and it backfired. They definitely, yeah, could have committed forgery, or yeah, they used, you know, like false documents, you know, to, yeah, gain financially. And there's also somebody or some people that, yeah, they want to stay energetically attached to somebody, and that ain't gonna happen. Somebody is about to receive some permission, and I feel like whatever this permission is, yeah, like, or somebody, you know, has already received some type of permission, and I feel like that could be why, you know, somebody's jealous out here, or yeah, like somebody, you know, could be about to find out. So something could have taken place in Aries season, you know, as far as, you know, like somebody being granted some type of permission, and so somebody, you know, could receive some communication, you know, like, you know, yeah, by May the 20th or something like that, or somebody, you know, could, yeah, receive a letter that says that they got to go to court, you know, to, yeah, sign some documents or whatever. And I feel like whoever these people are that was trying to break somebody's soul, including somebody's jealous ceiling, they're about to have to watch, yeah, like somebody receive something, you know, new opportunities reveal themselves to somebody, because, yeah, people were hiding information from somebody, and yeah, this information is definitely, yeah, about to be visible to somebody or some people. Yeah, playtime is over. So yeah, people, the bad news that some people receive is, yeah, playtime is over. And this is also too, yeah, people, you know, like, yeah, trying to use, you know, like their gifts, you know, to, yeah, abuse power. Yeah, playtime is over. It was never playtime. So you playing with your spiritual gift, yeah, somebody could lose their spiritual gifts. You know, somebody could lose, yeah, like some type of spiritual power as well. But yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like overlooked, you know, like the bad guy. Somebody could be hiding some information, yeah, like about a marriage. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have put somebody, you know, like in a false marriage or something like that. I've been picking up false marriage energy, you know, for the last couple of messages. But there's also, yeah, like some people, you know, that are about to, yeah, watch somebody, you know, like yeah, meet somebody at the altar. But whoever was hiding information, yeah, there are some facts that is about to be visible, about to be seen, you know, to, yeah, like a lot of people. These facts definitely, yeah, could confirm, you know, to people who the bad guy is. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, like using, you know, yeah, like their spiritual gifts, you know, like to help people, you know, to warn people and things of that nature. Somebody was given permission, you know, to, yeah, like use their spiritual gifts in the way that they're using them. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some more permission, you know, going back to, yeah, like the spiritual gift enhancement. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, but somebody definitely needs to know that they definitely have done a great job at allowing their guides to guide them. And so there could be somebody, you know, that could have overlooked the bad guy, or, you know, they, yeah, like, so they could have, you know, looked at somebody as the bad guy, not realizing that, yeah, like the jealous sibling is the bad guy, or, you know, somebody that somebody worked with is the bad guy, somebody uncle is the bad guy. So whoever, you know, the bad guy is, they could be, you know, they lost their mind completely, or yeah, it's somebody, you know, that could have overlooked the bad guy that definitely, yeah, could have lost their mind completely. But somebody lost their mind completely. Whoever this psycho crazy ex that's obsessed, that won't let go of somebody. But whoever this is, yeah, they done cut the wrong corner. And so it's about to be made visible to whoever this person is that, yeah, they shouldn't have cut that corner. This is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, cutting the corner, and yeah, like somebody, you know, 20 of somebody's ancestors is standing there looking at this person like, is you crazy? You know you ain't even supposed to be on this corner. You know you ain't even supposed to be on this side of the tracks. Like, what you doing? I don't know. Somebody could pass away. That's for sure. But yeah, somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an F or a J. Somebody definitely, yeah, could cut the wrong corner, you know, yeah, like expecting, you know, like different results. Whoever this is that, yeah, done lost their mind completely, yeah, it's from falling victim, you know, like to their own negative projections. It could be somebody's ex. Some people, yeah, they were trying to break somebody's soul. They thought that somebody was going to push the self-destruct button. Yeah, a cycle is definitely ending, for sure. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be an empath out here. So yeah, somebody, there's an empath, a psychic, you know. Somebody could be both, you know, but yeah, somebody has done a great job of allowing their guides to guide them. Yeah, and somebody cut the wrong corner, yeah, when they came across, you know, an empath with psychic abilities. We got a Scorpio. So there is a Scorpio involved, but somebody that could lose their mind completely, yeah, they could end up in the hospital. I don't know if people, you know, yeah, they've been walking around saying, you know, that, yeah, like somebody crazy because of somebody's, you know, spiritual gifts. And it's kind of like, yeah, a lot of people are seeing, you know, like somebody operating their spiritual gifts. And, yeah, it's helping people, or, you know, yeah. So, like, yeah, people, yeah, like they're getting their bubbles busted. So we got court date and court hearing. So there could be a court date or a court hearing that definitely, yeah, could take place. Somebody definitely, yeah, that lost their mind completely, definitely, yeah, could lose their kids, you know. So somebody, you know, could receive permission, you know, to, yeah, like have custody of somebody's kids or something like that. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there is a guardian angel that definitely is beside them. There is an end of a contract that could be taking place as well. Somebody lost their mind completely if they thought that, yeah, like somebody, you know, was gonna, you know, like make a clown of themselves, for sure. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, like stay strong and consistent. But there definitely is somebody that has major health issues. This could be mental health issues, physical health issues, or both. But I feel like that, yeah, whatever these major health issues are, yeah, they're going to be visible to a lot of people. Yeah, but we have a con artist out here. There definitely is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, we're conning people, you know. Conning people to think that, you know, they had psychic abilities, or, you know, yeah, that they were an empath or whatever have you. There's also a karmic masculine, yeah, walking around conning people. I feel like that's the person that thought that they could outsmart somebody. Not the real one, though. But there's also some people that definitely, yeah, could have said that somebody's a con artist, you know. So somebody, you know, could have, you know, like a spiritual platform. And so, yeah, people, you know, that, yeah, they just want to break somebody's soul, ruin somebody's reputation, walking around saying that somebody's conning people, you know, they're not real. But, yeah, facts, hidden information, yeah, like that people don't know about, yeah, like somebody knows about it. You know, so it's kind of like, yeah, how would somebody know about this information that, yeah, like somebody hasn't told people? Yeah, if they wasn't getting it, you know, from a reliable source, you know, and a reliable source, you know, yeah, is the Most High God, their ancestors. So there definitely is somebody that regrets betraying somebody, for sure. Yep, and yeah, whoever this is that cut the wrong corner, yeah, a legal situation is being looked into. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like court is definitely going to go in their favor. Not only, you know, yeah, like, you know, somebody made matters worse. And so it could be because, yeah, like they could have found out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, was an empath or a psychic, you know, but they kept going, or, yeah, like, somebody, you know, could have found out, you know, or, yeah, going back to that warning. So somebody, you know, could have received a warning, and, yeah, like they kept going. They kept doing whatever it is that they were doing. Yep. So something definitely, yeah, could take place within the next 30 days. Within the next 30 days, somebody possibly, yeah, could have to make a decision. But within the next 30 days, because, yeah, like somebody or some people cut the wrong corner, and, yeah, like they put themselves in danger, you know, trying to, yeah, blame it on, yeah, like somebody else. They possibly, yeah, warned them, you know. This is like somebody telling people, yeah, like, you don't want to play with my energy, you know, my energy ain't the one to play with, or don't play with my ancestors. Yeah, they cut the wrong corner. And so, yeah, there could be a lot of drama, you know what I mean, that could take place within the next 30 days amongst some people. And this drama is going to be made visible. It's going to be seen. Yep, but be aware of, yeah, too good to be true situation, good to be true, too good to be true love offer, too good to be true opportunity. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like a new opportunity, you know, when it comes to, you know, like a job. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on their life path. Their life path could be the number 5. And this definitely could have something to do with, yeah, change. Within the next 30 days, yeah, there is a change that's about to take place. So somebody possibly could have to, you know, like make some type of decision based off of, yeah, like a change that's going to take place. And yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, to, yeah, like stay consistent and stay strong, especially, yeah, within the next 30 days. Somebody's jealous sibling, you know, could try to act like the, yeah, like, you know, like what they did, you know, they want somebody to act like it never happened or something like that. Yeah, we got spiritual level up. So somebody definitely, yeah, going back to that spiritual gift enhancement. This could be a part of, yeah, somebody's spiritual level up. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, told some false allegations. They definitely lied. Yeah, be aware, because Judas, yeah, Judas. But Judas ain't no stranger, you know. Judas ain't no stranger. Judas was in the camp. But I feel like somebody could already know, you know, who Judas is. Or, yeah, Judas is, it's about to be visible to other people, you know, who Judas is. So, yeah, people can, you know, get away from Judas, free themselves from Judas. Somebody definitely, yeah, could move from a small town to a big city. That could be, you know, what somebody, you know, could be, you know, like trying to do, you know, move. And somebody could have to make a decision, you know, like about that. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get, you know, like permission, you know, like to move. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like on probation or parole, you know. So somebody, you know, could have to get permission, you know, to, yeah, like move, you know, from a small town to a big city. But yeah, within the next 30 days, yeah, there's somebody's drama is over. Some other people's drama definitely, yeah, could just be beginning. Yep. But yeah, we got incredible intuition. Whoever, you know, could be trying to lie to somebody, yeah, like they don't even know that, yeah, like yeah, like somebody could have, you know, like incredible intuition. So yeah, going back to, yeah, like somebody could smell toxicity a mile away, you know. They can smell the stench, you know, of liar on somebody or some people. And somebody's incredible intuition definitely, yeah, is either visible, you know, to many people, or it's about to be visible to many people. And so if it's visible to many people, yeah, that could be, you know, where, you know, like some new opportunities, you know, like reveal themselves to somebody. And then we have a jealous parent. So there's a jealous parent out here. So somebody's jealous parent, you know, they could have, you know, committed forgery, you know, they could have, yeah, like try to give, you know, but yeah, somebody's ancestors is definitely, yeah, coming in like a wrecking ball for sure. So yeah, when somebody's ancestors come in like a wrecking ball, somebody possibly, yeah, could have to, you know, like make some type of decision. Yep, we got a big mad hater out here. So there's a big mad hater that definitely, yeah, could be mad because somebody, you know, is, yes, showing, you know, the world all their greatness. Whoever this big mad hater is, yeah, they making themselves look dumb. So somebody, you know, making themselves look dumb, yeah, looking like a jackass, looking like a clown, yeah, it's about to be seen. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to bribe somebody or some people, or, you know, like, yeah, like use some type of blackmail, you know, some type of hidden information, you know, like, yeah, against some people. Yeah, whoever is involved, they definitely, yeah, will be held accountable for their actions. And yeah, there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, regret betraying somebody for sure. There could be, yeah, like illegal bank accounts in somebody's name. Somebody's jealous parent could have illegal bank accounts in somebody's name. And within the next 30 days, yeah, within the next 30 days would be June. So yeah, within the next 30 days, yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, could have to make some type of, you know, like decision. Yeah. On top of, yeah, like a legal situation being looked into, yeah, karma is justice. So within the next 30 days, yeah, some people are about to receive some karma. And yeah, a lot of people, you know, could, yeah, like receive some people, you know, like, yeah, like receiving, you know, like karma. When somebody, you know, decided to, yeah, like commit a spiritual violation, they definitely, yeah, set off the spiritual alarm. For real. Wow. So yeah, Within the next 30 days, I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some type of permission, or, you know, they could receive, you know, like a letter, you know, from, you know, like, yeah, like to go to court, or, you know, yeah, like, within the next 30 days, some stuff is about to be seen, you know, by a lot of people, some stuff is about to be heard, you know, but, yeah, I feel like a lot of information that was hidden is definitely, yeah, going to be made visible to a lot of people. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.